So let me tell you about the Starfish story. Starfish Marketing is named after the Starfish story. I first heard the Starfish story on a trip over to Adelaide, and we stopped at a small town in Conniva where there was a shop called the Purple Starfish. Now, the Starfish story was on display in that shop, and this is the Starfish story. The Starfish story is about an old man who walks along the beach every morning. And this morning he's walking along and there are thousands and thousands of starfish stranded on the beach as the tide is going out. And the old man walks along ignoring the stranded starfish. And he comes across a small child who is picking up the starfish one at a time and throwing them back in the ocean. And I get goosebumps every time I tell this story, and I've told it 100 times. The old man stops and says to the child, "What are you doing that for? There are thousands of starfish. You're not going to make a difference." Here they are. And the small child picks up a starfish, tosses it into the ocean and says, "It made a difference for that one." Now that's the starfish story. But then I like to imagine that the old man stopped, stooped down, picked up a starfish, and he and the small child started throwing starfish back into the ocean. And then people from their community saw what they were doing, and they all started coming down to the beach, joining the old man and the child, throwing the starfish back into the ocean. And by the end of the day, the whole community was on the beach, having successfully thrown all the starfish back into the ocean. And they had connected, they had had fun, and they had just succeeded in achieving something that would not necessarily have been achieved by that one small child on his own or her own. That's why Starfish Marketing is called Starfish Marketing, because of that story and because of what I imagine happened afterwards. And I truly believe that marketing can have an amazing and positive impact for business, particularly small and medium businesses. And by helping one business at a time, I can help them be successful, and they will then be more successful, and our community as a whole will then be more successful, more happy, and have fun along the way.